Oh my! And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solo Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter. Here today, we are live from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, the Rose of Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen, as we are about ready to get underway, a Pee Wee A battle between your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, our Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, and the Hamden Dragons. As you see the boys and girls going through the warm-up, Seahawks, you see them there wearing their home white sweaters with the great Seahawk logo across the chest, the blue shoulders with yellow trim, blue and yellow trim down below, and black shorts, white socks with blue and yellow trim. And getting the start in between the pipes is going to be number one Silva in between the pipes here today for the Seahawks. Down at the other end, the Hamden Dragons on the road wearing their gorgeous green sweaters, Hamden in yellow, diagonally down the front with white and yellow trim, yellow numbers with white trim, yellow nameplate with green lettering, and of course the old school dragon on the shoulder, green shorts and green socks with white and yellow stripes. And in between the pipes for the Dragons is going to be Henry Smith Wycloth as he gets the start. Number 19 wearing Brian Chache's old number in between the pipes here today for the Dragons. All right, this is the Pee Wee division, so we play 14-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life. Overtime, much to the broadcaster's chagrin and much more to the broadcaster's chagrin, the boys and girls are not allowed to check yet at this age. You got to wait till they get to the Bantam division. And if there is an infraction, it will be for 90 seconds, not for 2 minutes. All right, I think we went over everything. We are about ready to get underway here between the Seahawks and the Dragons. This should be a real good one here today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And if it's your first time watching on our YouTube channel or on any of our social media, please like and follow. That helps us grow the brand, as the kids say. As you see Mando right there, number 3, Declan Dempsey, going through his warm-ups at center ice. And there's the buzzer. Ooh, Dempsey really laid into that one. Like to see him do that during the affair from the... We got a lot on that one. All right, we're about ready to get underway, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't possibly be more fired up than I am now. A little bit of a cloudy day here in southeastern Connecticut, but the weather for the next 10 days, absolutely gorgeous. 67, 68, 69, 71, 73, 62. I mean, who's memorized the 10-day forecast? You might as well call me Al Roker, or you may want to call me, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the other famous meteorologist. Oh, well, I was going to say rain or shine, but that's not the guy I was thinking of. Anyway, Willard Scott, excuse me. Willard Scott, of course, but I was always an Al Roker guy myself, but Willard can always get the job done as well. Anyway, as much as I like to sit around and talk about meteorology and things of that nature, we've got a hockey game to call as the Dragons break their huddle. Looks like it's going to be number 91 getting the start at center. That's Sebastian Pupello. On right wing, Michael Saracini. And left wing, it looks like it's going to be Owen Loveland. On defense, number 17, Logan Carney. And on the left defense, that's Hunter Lapp. In between the pipes, Henry Smith-Wyckoff. We'll wait to see who starts here for the Seahawks. In between the pipes, we know is going to be Silva. Looks like Dempsey getting the start on D. Center ice, looks like it's going to be Karen on left wing. Wearing Darryl Talley's old number 56 out there, Spidey. As the Buffalo Bills looking much, much better since they cut that wide receiver that's been a headache. How about that? Here's Karen now. Karen down the left wing. Nearly going over the blue line. Letting the quick shot goes to the other side there by Smith-Wyckoff. This is the third goaltender today with a hyphenated name. I wonder if goaltenders like to have hyphenated names or hyphenated names make you become a goaltender. No, we're going to have to do some research on that. Sounds like trading places to me with the great Mortimer and Montgomery. All right, sent out to center now. The Seahawks giving chase. On it there is Reed Sapia, number 34, wearing Johnny Van Beesbrook old number. Offsides is the call. 14:32 left to go in the opening stanza. I think I said we play 14-minute stanzas. I was wrong. We play 15-minute stanzas. So please, I apologize for some incorrect information. But if you listen closely all season long, ladies and gentlemen, I am full of incorrect information. But I say it with confidence, and therefore someone will eventually believe me. If you say something enough times, people will believe it. Bad man, great quote. All right, along the boards now. Here come the Seahawks. Down the left wing with it. That's Hollis. Hollis looking to fight through, wearing number 42, the broadcaster's old hockey number. There's chipped ahead now. Chance for the Dragons down the left wing. Dempsey looking to close in, getting the shot away. That just missed. Good opportunity there for the Dragons. And as they got to it, that bounces around in front. Dempsey in the corner, but the Dragons get to it first. Coming away with it, there's Machado. Machado tried to get it back in front. That was knocked down by Liam Hollis. Hollis got the puck out to center ice, but it was kept in there. Not out to center ice, I should say. It was kept in by the Dragons. Dempsey hard along the boards. Seahawks looking to get it out. Coach Tanzas, Stephanie Tanzas, the head coach, along the bench there for the Seahawks, and I think she does a tremendous job. Former Clarkson alumni and player is Miss Stephanie. So you know that she can wheel and deal. All right, 13:35 left to go here. The game just nicely underway. Looks like we got Tanzas and Kimball on defense. Cunningham on left wing. Noah Ferry on right wing. The yellow helmeted Noah Ferry. And at center ice there, let's see. I'll get it to you in just a moment as soon as the young lad turns around. I think it's Bongo. Nope, it's not Bongo. Tracking it down, getting to it, that's Shaheen. Right. It's James Shaheen on the puck. And here come the Dragons now down the left wing. Putting the brakes on there is Jeffrey Lightfoot. Lightfoot will send it in and go behind the net. Tanzas on it there. Tanzas on her forehand. Tanzas up ahead for Shaheen. Shaheen moves it along. Cunningham couldn't get the puck out on the first try, but Shaheen, good puck support. Comes down the left wing. Mirando on his back now. Shaheen at the goal line, walking in, pulls the trigger. Wearing number 26. That's Pat Flatley's old number. Good rush there. Here's Ferry now. Noah Ferry. Ferry the Ferrari. Down the right wing. Comes out to center where Tanzas will track. David Tanzas turning to the forehand, getting the Jets going. Right up the gut. Did gain the red line, so no icing. As it's dumped in, Cunningham will give chase. Shaheen along the boards. Got a chunk of it, but the Dragons come away with it. Out to center ice. Back the other way now. That's Theodore Kay. Kay getting mixed up there with Shaheen. The two getting together. The 226 is fighting each other there. That's 52 battle. There's Shaheen now. Well, the Seahawks trying to get the puck out. Nice job there to keep the puck in by the Dragons. Chopping at it there. One hand was Ferry. Gotta like that effort as he does battle there with Papulo. Dragons get it back to center. Sent back in there by Carney. And that's knocked down and sent all the way down. Chasing it down now on it there is Hunter Lapp. First P is silent. Lapp on the puck there wearing Miroslav Satan's old number 81. Behind the net, got it out, but kept in at the blue line. Nice job by Pilney, but the Dragons take it away and back the other way they come. Look at the back-checking effort there as Hollis got on his horse to break up the play. Good play there by big number 42. Stealing the puck now over the blue line. Here comes Sapia. Sapia to the inside, dancing. Lets the shot go. That just misses. It went off a body on the way in. Logan Kami with the puck, trying to get it out. Pilney kept it in, but only momentarily. Hollis again on the back check. Hollis using that big frame there. Protect the puck. Sending it back in, but offsides is the call. There is no delayed offsides in USA Youth Hockey, so it's an automatic whistle. Much to the broadcaster's chagrin, but I got to get over it someday. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not there yet. Pilney on defense with Dempsey. Karen on left wing. Hollis at center. Right wing, I'm not sure. Good job by the DJ. Last two games, we didn't have any music. You got to have music at a hockey game. It's so important. Here comes Spidey now. Karen over the blue line. At the dot, looking to pull the trigger. Didn't get through. That one off Bohan. Bohan collecting the puck, wearing Darius Kasparaitis, his old number 11 behind the net. On it there, Sapia. Sapia on the right wing. Back to the blue line it goes now. That's kept in. Dempsey had a little trouble. Hounded there by Machado. A foot race now down the left wing. Here's Machado. Hollis on his horse. Hollis coming all the way back. Machado lets the shot go over the outstretched arm of Silva. Back the other way now. Here comes Hollis. Boy, Hollis has been everywhere in the early going. Hollis on his horse, stepping to the outside with speed. At the dot, pulls the trigger, got a lot on it. Nice save there by Smith Wyckoff. Bounce back in front. They jab out and Wyckoff down, covering up, and there'll be no further play. Oh, good end-to-end action here. As both organizations with opportunities at both ends, and both goaltenders looking sharp here in the early going. And there's the face-off now deep in the Dragon zone. Shaheen wins the draw. Back for Tanzas. Tanzas steps up, kept it in momentarily, and back the other way now. Here come the Dragons. Down the left wing with speed, moving up with speed now on the backhand. Shako Silva made the save. Nice rush there. I believe it was Loveland on the rush there for the Dragons. Shaheen trying to carry the puck out. Machado on the back check. Hounded there by Glantz. Up ahead it's sent in. Behind the net it goes now. Seahawks on it there. 10-10 left to go here in the opening stanza. You give us 23 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Back the other way now. Shaheen lost the handle on it. Followed up there by Andrew Camp. Camp hounded there by Machado. Got it up. Here comes Shaheen trying to catch the Dragons. In a player change. Puck bounces around. Nice play there by Jackson Glantz to follow up. Glantz in the corner, moves it along. A little bit of forearm shiver. Sends the Dragon flying. Looking like the donkey during the first Shrek as he took care of the Dragon, but they ended up, becoming friends later. More than friends. The great Eddie Murphy, of course, is Donkey. Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow as Lord Fuqua. Down the left wing now, Tanzas on a horse, stepping to the outside with speed. At the goal line, letting the shot go. Tried to go top shelf. That was a little high. Out there now is Bongo. Alan Bongo, number 65 in your scorecard. Tremendous 200-foot hockey player. Love his game. Putting the brakes on Toro in the corner. Got it back to the blue line. Stepping into it there. Letting the shot go wide. As Mirando came back out in front dangerously there. Sawyer Mirando looks like he knows the boards here very well. Trying to chip it ahead there with Shaheen. Tanzas will knife it out to center. That's knocked down by Lightfoot. Lightfoot trying to get it across. Bongo got a piece of it in his ferry. Out there now. Trying to get a chunk of it. Shaheen, good puck support. These are two well-coached teams. I like the effort I'm seeing. This is a really good game here. Both teams well matched up here. Skill level, goaltending, everything. Looks to be really even. I like that. Over the blue line, offsides is the call by the official. That's the right call. As the play was indeed half a step offside. Little YMCA, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody having fun. Like to see the kids on the bench doing the YMCA during the song, no? All right, here comes Pilney now with speed. Let's chase Pilney down the right wing with the puck over the blue line, protecting the puck at the goal line. Got it in front dangerously. The Dragons did a nice job to collect it, but Ferry kept it in. Ferry tried to get it down low, couldn't get it past Carney. Bouncing puck now, and away come the Dragons. Back the other way with speed. Good backhand pass, and away comes now. That's K. K down the right wing. He pulls the trigger. Waffle saved by Silva. Tanzas got it out of harm's way. Oh, excuse me, that was Kimball. Got it back out in front, did the Dragons. They let the shot go. They score! Jeffrey Lightfoot. As the Dragons got to the rebound at the side of the net, worked very hard to get it back out in front. And Lightfoot snipers it home for Hamden, and they take a 1-0 lead. Good hard work there by the Dragons as they got the puck. back out in front. And Lightfoot buries the biscuit. 1-0 is the score. All right, Seahawks now looking to get the equalizer. Here's Cunningham. He lost the handle on it. Hollis on it there. Hollis wheeling and dealing. Sent back out to center. That's knocked down by Camp. Camp will go cross ice with it. Hard off the boards. And Lapp on it there. Lapp, he sends it up just out of the reach of Papello. Bouncing puck. Bodies collide there as it's sent in. Chasing it down now is Camp. Andrew Camp behind his own net with it. Camp comes out the other end with speed. Here comes Camp now, really getting the Jets going. Beats one man. Camp through the neutral and stepping to the outside, chopping at him there was Papello. Camp trying to run the entire goal. It spins around, does a 180, 270, 360. These are for Ferry. Ferry does a 180 of his own, lets the backhand go and steered aside by Smith Wyckoff. Back the other way now. Here come the Dragons, sending it in there. Saraceni. Saraceni did not gain the red line, the officials say. No offsides is the call with exactly 7:01 left to go here in the opening chapter of our story here today. Bohan out there, number 95, Dashiell K out there. I wonder if he's named after Dash from The Incredibles. Dashiell Parr on the boards now. Clear Burnett out, the greatest cartoon movie ever made. The Incredibles, of course. Craig T. Nelson, Holly Hunter. Yes, Samuel L. Jackson. My opinion, the peak of Disney Pixar. All right, 6:44 left to go. Always loved Bob Incredible. Syndrome was great. As it's sent in now, Shaheen and Sapio give chase. On it, there's Machado. Machado got it out, but it takes a weird hop. Doesn't get out initially. Goes off the skate of Tanjas and picked up now Sapia. Sapia will send it back for Kemble. Kemble kicking it to herself, sealing off the boards, but away come the Dragons now. Down the left wing they come. At the dot, letting the shot go. Big stop by Silva, the rebound. Turning on it there, trying to get to it there. And that was Kay. Bouncing puck now. Cheyenne on it there. Cheyenne runs it to Machado. Machado did a nice job to body him off. Got it back in front to Kay, who's cutting to the cooker, and that just failed to click. 6:05 left to go in the opening stanza, 1-0. The goal by Lightfoot for the Dragons is all we have thus far on the scoreboard. Nice job by Karen. Good puck support to keep that puck in. The Seahawks changing up, came back out to the red line, and Kemble will send it back in, but offside is the call. That's just offside. It's just a whistle, no big deal. I'd rather see an offside call than a young lady or lad turn over the puck at the opposing team's blue line when her whole team is headed in one direction, standing still. The Dragons headed back the other way with the puck. You dump it in, all right, so it's offside. No harm done. All right, here come the Dragons now, right off the face-off. That's Lightfoot. He's got a goal looking for number 2, but a nice stop there by the netminder Silva. Under 6 minutes to go now as the Dragons with the face-off deep in the Seahawks zone. To the right of the netminder is Waffle Side. He catches conventionally from my perspective. Of course, a lot of southpaws would disagree, although I am technically a southpaw because I write and I eat with my left hand. Good D-to-D pass there by the Dragons. Deflected in front. Doesn't get through as it's knocked down. Seahawks trying to carry it out. And there was Dempsey, had it taken off his stick. Bouncing puck kept in. That's Theodore Payne. There's Theodore K, excuse me. There's Theodore and Dashiell K. I'm not sure if they are brothers or if they are, in fact, like Bubba and Faust. Behind the net now. Got it out in front. That just failed to click because at the back door there was K. He gets it back in front. Every kiss begins with K. Here's K now with the puck in the corner. At the goal line, looking to carry it in. Dempsey got a chunk of him as he went by. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected. The rebound, they jab at it. Coming over, sliding over to make the dazzling stop there was Silva. And there'll be no further play. Oh, that's a big save right there. As Silva wears number 1, Roland Melanson's old number. Rolly the goalie back in the day. 5:02 left to go here in the opening stanza. Oh, a little Cypress Hill from the DJ. Hopefully it's not the explicit version. No, no, it's definitely the original. Oh, I was listening to Cypress Hill the other night, as a matter of fact. Used to love them, still love them. What am I talking about? That comes out to center, and that's knocked down as the Dragons look to regroup. Sent ahead, Dragons gain the blue line. Chopping it ahead now, Papello. Papello trying to cut back to the inside, got the puck back. Papello pulls the trigger, big stop, Silva, the rebound gets pushed just wide as Ferry chopped it away. Here comes Shaheen now. James Shaheen with the puck through the neutral zone with speed. Shaheen over the red line, 3 Dragons abreast at the blue line. And as it's sent into the corner, bodies collide there. Cunningham coming over, doing a nice job wearing Tom Brady's number 12. Number 12 should be retired in all of sports. So no one should ever be able to wear it in any sport ever. Not in youth sports, but I mean professional sports. 12 is Tom Brady, period, end of discussion. Back the other way, just like 99 is Wayne Gretzky. Although Yankee fans might say Aaron Judge might want to have a discussion about that. And how about Shohei Ohtani, ladies and gentlemen? I tell you, and I stand by it, we are witnessing the greatest baseball player to ever walk the planet right now. He is unreal how good he is. And wait till he starts pitching again. The guy is like a borderline Cy Young Award winner every year. 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases. Are you kidding me? Unreal. In my opinion, we are witnessing greatness. Sent ahead now, not just greatness. I think we're witnessing the best ball player to ever walk the planet. No offense to Babe Ruth. I grew up a big Babe Ruth fan. My grandfather caught candy from Babe Ruth when he was a child. So I got ties to Babe Ruth. And Babe Ruth is actually buried next to my great-grandmother, Shohei Ohtani. That's a different breed right there. Up along the boards now. There's Camp. Camp lost the handle on it. Chipped ahead. Here comes Machado. Machado now down the right wing. Machado lets the backhand go. He scores! Benedict Machado. He did a little shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff move there with his skates. As he twisted his skates to the right, came back in. I think that may have caused the goaltender to open up his wickets, and then a wicket backhand. And Machado makes it 2-0 for Hampton. That was a real nice power move there by Benedict. All right, so Machado, one of his friends call him Benny, buries the biscuit there. The Seahawks find themselves down by 2 with under 3 minutes to go now here. In the opening stanza, Hollis, who's had a great first period, lets the shot go. That goes off the side of the net. Hollis trying to track it back down. Back the other way now. Here come the Dragons now. That's Kay. Kay, beautiful pass up ahead. Nice and through now with speed. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Silva, the big save there as Machado broke in. What a beautiful pass there by Dashiell Kay as he threaded the needle there. That was a gorgeous pass there by number 95 in green. And a big stop by Silva to keep this a 2-goal affair. Dragons starting to feel it now as they've had a little bit of territorial and shots on goal edge here in the opening stanza. They lead 2-0. Luca Toro leaning in. Toro, the bull, trying to win it back to the blue line. Kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. That's poured down by Kemble. Bounces to Silva. Ends up behind the net. Kemble on it there. And Kimball hard out on the forehand all the way out to center. And that's tracked down there by Sharples. Sharples sends it across. Bongo in on the forecheck. Bongo making a beeline to the puck. Arrives in ill humor. Big collision there in the corner. Shaheen ran into his man. Play allowed to continue. Another collision there as Dragons get sent aside. Nice stop there by Smith Wyckoff. In the corner now, Bongo. Bongo doing battle there against Sharples. Sharples turning. Couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Seahawks. Turning on it now is Shaheen. Shaheen trying to get it behind the net for Glantz. Glantz will chase it there. Glantz gets to its first. Protects the puck. Glantz, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Glantz lost his wand. Looked like Glantz is trying to take the other guy's wand. He's like, hey, I lost my stick. I'm taking your stick. Morando saying that's not the right thing to do. I need my stick. And then the two separate. Good job by the officials letting the boys play and girls play out there right now. On and now, Sharples down the wing. Hounded there by Shaheen. As the puck comes in, Seahawks couldn't get it out. Bounces around in front. Nice job there by Kemble to tie up Lightfoot, and the Seahawks come away with it. Back the other way they come now, up ahead for Bongo, just out of his reach. Sharples, Bruin Sharples will chase it down. Back the other way now. Down the right wing is Toro. Toro over the blue line. Toro stepping to the outside with speed. Toro with it, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Silva. Toro got the puck back. Toro behind the net. Trying to get it out in front is Cunningham. Fresh off the bench there for the Seahawks. Under a minute to play. On it now is Lap. Lap lets the shot go. That just missed. Other side of the net now letting the shot go down to block it there. Beautiful defensive effort there by Dempsey. As it's cleared but not out, though. Kept in beautifully at the blue line. Bouncing puck dangerously came loose. And that was chopped at there by Camp. In the corner now. Behind the net it goes. Trying to get it back out in front. The Seahawks on it there. 25 seconds left to go here. Seahawks do not want to go down by 3 here at the end of the first period. 2-0 isn't great, but 3-0 is a lot worse. 2-1 would be fantastic, though, as Shaheen tried to run the gauntlet there. Couldn't get through. Behind the net, Ferry came flying through. Cunningham got it back to Ferry. Ferry lifts it up in the air, loose in front. They score! What a play! As Ferry was behind the net, lifted the puck up, got to it and buried the biscuit. A beautiful pass from behind the net. Oh, my goodness. 2-1 is the score. Or was that Cunningham that made the pass? I got to go back and watch the replay on that. My mind was like, wait a minute, I thought it was Cunningham. I'm not quite sure. I get confused, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here's a chance now right off the faceoff, pulling the trigger at the buzzer. A huge stop by Silva, as you are always susceptible to letting up a goal right after you score, and we saw it there as the Dragons came ever so close to getting that 2-goal lead back, but Silva with a huge save. All right, a very entertaining opening stanza. Your score at the end of 1, the Dragons 2, the Seahawks 1. We'll be right back with the second period. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a fantastic opening stanza. Boy, oh, boy, the last couple of seconds. A brilliant goal by the Seahawks, and then a huge stop by Silva right at the buzzer. As the Seahawks got the lead back to 2-1, that would have been a heartbreaker. But Silva stood tall. All right, 2-1 is the score. Goal by Ferry for the Seahawks, and Lightfoot and Machado. Goal scorers for the Dragons. This has been a good game. Two good teams. On and now Loveland. Loveland diving as he makes the pass across. Sent it in. Chasing it down. Now it's Papello. Papello hounded there by Pilney. Pilney trying to get the puck out. Hollis. Hollis chips it to himself. Hollis with one man to beat at the blue line. Hollis over the blue line. Pulls the trigger. Steered aside there by Smith Wyckoff. Into the corner he goes now. Bodies collide there. Trying to get the puck out in front. Jabbing at it on the Seahawks. Cleared but not out. Now it's chopped away to center, sent all the way down by Loveland. The foot race ensues. Kemble did a nice job to get to it. Kemble on the forehand, sending it all the way down, just out of the reach. And I think it's going to go for icing. Now icing is the call with 14-13 left to go here. The second stanza just nicely underway. Second period brought to us by our good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractor. Paul's been in business for over 30 years right here in Connecticut. Whether you need a brand new home built, an extension to your home, windows, doors, siding, anything. You want to build that man cave or perhaps that she shed, Paul is your guy. So give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractor. Just a fantastic dude. I love Paul. Good friend of the family. He sent all the way down. Our daughters had the privilege of playing together last year. Unfortunately, as age would have it, our daughter moved up to the U16. His daughter still has another year, U14. So, I miss you, buddy. It's not the same on the road games without you, I can tell you that. All right, the Dragons now in this face-off format that I see so many young teams using, and it makes me so mad. leaving the wing uncovered, and the uncovered wing gets to it unabated and gets the puck out. Why do teams do that? I can't figure it out. And I'm not getting on the Hamden Dragons. If you go back and listen to the game before, I was on the Wallingford Hawks for it as well. I can't understand it. Who came up with that ADM model? I have no idea. Here's Shaheen now. Shaheen stepping to the outside. Shaheen protecting the puck, putting the brakes on at the dot, letting a seeing eye Canuckler go towards the goalkeeper. That one looked like an R.A. Dickey pitch, winning the Cy Young and then getting shipped off to Toronto back in the day before. The Mets had Grimace on their side. Tough one for the Mets last night. The Braves lost, so we're still 2 games up. I didn't see how Arizona did. I know Arizona, last I saw, was tied. We'll see. Mets and Phillies again today. I almost said Shea. I would have showed my age there. At Citi Field. I don't like this thing in baseball either, where the guy hits the home run and they blink the lights on and off. Like, that's annoying. Leave the lights on. Yes, I'm a grumpy, old, get-off-my-lawn man at this point in my life. But crying out loud. I have trouble seeing as it is at night. We don't need to be flickering the lights on and off during a home run. Anyway, I digress. As they dig for it in the corner. Playoff baseball just around the corner, hoping the Mets can clinch a spot. I mean, 2 games ahead of the Braves. Yankees are in. It would be fun times in October in New York. We'll see how it goes. Well, let's go Mets. Along the boards now, back to the blue line. Sharp bowls. Well, they said that it came out. I thought he might have kept it in, but I think the refs have done a fantastic job in this game, letting the boys and girls play, and the icings have been right on point. All sides have been good, so we'll give the refs the benefit. They've done a real nice job, though, not calling any ticky-tack penalties. 2 good teams. The game's a little bit physical, but that's okay. It's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley on the way here. Stepping to the outside, Hollis to the forehand, got the shot away. What a power move there. Yeah, he's having a great game, this 42. And look at him leading the charge on the back check, as is Ferry. That's good coaching right there and great execution. Nothing more important than back checking, ladies and gentlemen. Never too early to start getting back and never too late to get back. As it's sent aside there by the goaltender, Smith Wyckoff. You got a team that forechecks and back checks and a goaltender. You got a good team. Skill, obviously, a very important aspect of hockey, but if you don't have effort, if you don't have dedication, if you don't have everybody buying in, well, then a very skillful team can easily be defeated by a team that's willing to do the things that need to be done. Dragons carrying the puck out, hounded from behind, but a good job protected up to Lightfoot. Lightfoot down the left wing, over the blue line. Lightfoot sliding it across, cutting to the cooker. That just failed to click. Nicely broken up there by Pilney. Pilney did a real nice job. Oh, excuse me, that was Shaheen. I apologize. Shaheen did a real nice job there closing the gap. Now I've got gaps. She's got gaps. Together we fill gaps. The great Rocky Balboa once said. All right, face off now, just outside. That's the York zone. Dragons win the draw. They do fight to get it over the line. I'll tell you, both of these teams, I really like the effort I'm seeing from all of these kids here today. This is a great hockey game. Stepping to the outside with speed, letting the shot go. That just missed. The Silva hugged the post. On and now Loveland leaves it for Lapp. Lapp run into there by Sapia. Loveland kept it in, got it down low, letting the shot go. That just missed there. That was Papello. Sebastian Papello lets the shot go. Cleared but not out. Kept it into blue line. Seahawks getting to it there. That's knocked down and sent back in. On and now is Kemble. Kemble's got Pilney. Right on the stick of Pilney. Good breakout there. Like to see that. D to D is always the best way to get the puck out of your own zone. Pilney will put the brakes on, sending it up for Karen. Karen will chip it in. As it's sent ahead now by Lapp. Karen knocks it down. Here's Karen now. Karen sliding it across. Beautiful short range pass there. Shaheen fights through. Lets the shot go. Big stop. The rebound. Reaching for it there. Like a hungry hippo. Isn't it minor Henry Smith Wyckoff? And he collects in the final wayward marble, and there'll be no further play. That's a big time save there by number 19 as he dragged that left flipper. That's a huge save. What a nice power move by Shaheen to get the shot away. 10:49 left to go here in the second stanza, the middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza. As it's up for Glance now, back for Pilney. Pilney with it. Pilney to Glance. Glance letting the shot go off the end boards and chasing it down now. And on it there's Bohan. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Kemble. Kemble got a lot on that. Cross corner dump in, as it turned out to be. And Pilney chases it down at center ice. Pilney with it there on the backhand. Got it in. And as the Dragons go back to recover. On and now, Derek Bohan. Bohan hounded there by Bongo. Hollis getting a chunk of it. Comes out to center now. Here comes Joseph Robert. Robert sending it in. Pilney did a nice job to get back and break things up. Here comes Glantz now. Glantz wearing the grade 8. Sending the puck in behind the net. Goes now. On it there. You might say Alex Ovechkin. Some of you might say Gary the Kid Carter. Back to the blue line. Winding. Shooting. Dempsey got a lot on that. That went off a foot. Back the other way now. Here come the Dragons through the neutral zone. Dempsey on the back check. With help there from Hollis. Broke it up. Dempsey carrying the puck out of his own zone. Wheeling and dealing to the outside. Gets spun around. Found the puck. A shot back up there by Robert. Body spilled at the blue line. Great job by the officials letting the boys and girls play. On and now are the Dragons. Over the blue line. Catalioto. That's Benjamin Catalioto wearing Steve Thomas's old number 32. You might say Brad Lauer. On it now is Camp. Camp with the puck. Camp sending it up now for Cunningham. Cunningham turns out wearing number 12 for Kyle Schwarber, as I found out during the intermission. How about that? Letting a quick shot go. Flippered aside there by Silva. So it's not Tom Brady, which is, I guess okay. Sending it down now. Sharples. Sharples pretending like he's skating as fast as he could. The ref wouldn't buy it. Didn't buy what big number 14 was selling there. Sharples did a nice job to get to it. But it's kept in now. Here's Ferry. Ferry got it to Shaheen. Shaheen trying to get it down low. Couldn't connect. Ferry on it there. This line's been clicking all day. Back to Dempsey. Dempsey lets the shot go. Deflected in on the goaltender, Smith Wyckoff, and there'll be no further play. Well, that was Camp who got that shot away, not Dempsey. I apologize. 8:42 left to go here in the second stanza. And happy afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we've officially now crossed over to noontime. All right, Cunningham doing battle, wins the battle, sends it into the corner. Along the Zamboni door. You saw it took a Zamboni door hop there. As it's sent away to center. A 2-on-1, a 3-on-1 now developing as Ferry gets back. And sending the puck in with 8:25 left to go. On it now, Shaheen cleared out. Sharples. Sharples on it there. Sharples lets the shot go. That went off of Shaheen. Tanzas over there. Ferry trying to chip it ahead. Here comes Ferry now. Ferry's got help, a 3-on-1. Shaheen just going straight ahead, saying, you got to get on sides, buddy. He wasn't slowing down at the blue line. He was saying, Ferry, you got to get that puck over the blue line. I'm not slowing down for you. And look at Ferry on the back check, trying to make it into a 3-on-2. Down the right wing now. Little bit of room at the dot, pulling the trigger. That just missed. That was a 2-on-1 turned into a 3-on-1. Now the Dragons are changing. Back the other way. Shaheen with room. Cuts to the inside. Lets the trigger go. Back checking to break it up. There was Logan Carney. What a great play there by Cammy to come back and break it up. I apologize, not Carney, Cammy. The Dragons get it out to center. Ferry coming over. Ferry doing battle there with Toro. Ferry straight ahead. Forces it up for Cunningham. Cunningham's got Hollis with him. Little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play. Cunningham lets the shot go. The rebound for Hollis, still loose. Covering up there is the net minus Smith Wyckoff, and there'll be no further play. 7:21 left to go here. This game is only halfway over, and I'll tell you what, ladies, it doesn't get any better than this. A fantastic Pee Wee affair here at the Rose Garden today. Hollis leaning in to take the draw. Dempsey right behind him at the blue line. Sapir on right wing. Bongo on left wing. Bongo coming in to get it. Got it back for Hollis. Hollis turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Popello on it there. Dempsey elects not to pinch. Perhaps a wise decision there, as it could have turned into a 2-on-1. Goes off the skate there of Karen. And a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there as Karen was in low. He got pushed from behind. Sapia didn't like it. He went in. Looks like the ref might have some infractions coming up here. Let's see. And I believe it's going to be Logan Cammy headed to the sin bin along with Reed Sapia. That's a great call by the official right there. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Both boys head to the box. Still 5-on-5. Let the kids play. Outstanding job, Mr. Officials. Outstanding. This video should be sent to every official in USA Youth Hockey. That is precisely how you handle a situation like that in an excellent hockey game such as this. Great job, guys. All right, here's Hollis now. Let the kids settle in. Let them play 5-on-5 as much as possible. You make it 5-on-4, and then the kids don't get as much ice time either. And that's what's most important. Here's Cunningham now. Love when officials do that. Like to buy these guys a Gatorade after the game. Down the right wing now with speed, stepping over the blue line. Papello walking in, got it out in front. Big stop by Silva. The rebound. Dempsey got it out of there. Silva wasn't sure where it was for a moment. Great rush there by the Dragons. Down the right wing now, on it there's Papello. Sent back in by the Seahawks. They did regain the blue line with 6.5 left. A Zamboni door bounce yet again. You got to be careful over there. The ice takes a big divot right off to the door, but that's common in a lot of rinks. You know what are you going to do? The door's got open and closed. So the burden of perfection way too heavy for me to carry. So these things happen. Kept in by the Seahawks. Pilney got it down low. That one makes its way to the goaltender, and covering up there is Smith Wyckoff. All right, 6:11 left to go here in the second stanza. Stay tuned as we got another Hamden Dragons team. This time the Bantam team will be taking on the Seahawks Bantam team up next. And tonight the Seahawks Midgets will be playing host. The U18, our high school team, who becomes the Eagles for the most part, will be taking on the Enfield Eagles here at 5:10. Long way to go in this one, though. Tomorrow, Mites and Mimosas, 8 a.m. right here on the Broadcasting Network, on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We do have a name. On the boards now, here's Shaheen. Shaheen walking in, pulls the trigger. Big stop there by Smith Wyckoff. Why, both of these goaltenders have been outstanding here today. I'm glad I took the under on the way in here. I called my boy out in Vegas, Ace Rossi, and I said, Ace, how's it looking today? He said, not a lot of goals in that Pee Wee game, not a lot of goals. I said, all right, Ace. Get me some action on the under. And my boy Ace tells me to take the under or the over. I take it. The guy knows what he's talking about. All right, here come the Dragons now. Back the other way, Machado. Machado down the left wing wearing Ken Baumgartner's old number 24. You might say Miko Mako. Bongo on the backhand, sending it up. That's knocked down and chased down by Mirando. Mirando wearing Pavel Bore's number 10. Some of you may say Lionel Messi these days, I guess. And down the right wing now, a 2-on-1 developing at the goal line. Got it out in front. Deflected just wide. Good job by Dempsey. So it was Camp, excuse me. To knock it loose. Keep thinking Camp is Dempsey. Dempsey's Camp. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That hit a couple of bodies. Doesn't get through. Big stop, Silva. The rebound. Trying to get to it was Machado. Got it back to the blue line for Sharples. Sharples let the shot go. That one wide of the goaltender ends up in the corner. On it there is Dashiell K. K got it out in front. Deflected by Machado. Still loose. As the Seahawks hanging on here, trying to desperately just get it out. Nothing wrong with an icing in this scenario, in my opinion. Get the whistle, get fresh legs. Back in Camp will corral the puck and turn back behind his own net with it. Camp up for a glance. And the Seahawks get it out, but they're not going to be able to change as the benches are further away. That's a huge onside call right there. If that's a whistle, and it was close. I'm not saying it wasn't onside. It was very close. So they're at fresh legs for the Dragons. The Seahawks have been out there a while. Offside. That's a huge whistle right there. As the Seahawks were caught out there in the second stanza, the benches are further away. As the Seahawks report back to the bench, mouth breathing a little bit, looking like Clubber Lang in the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa at Madison Square Garden, April 1982. They couldn't have the fight at the Coliseum because the Islanders were busy defeating the Vancouver Canucks for their third straight championship. Here's Cunningham now. Cunningham pulling the trigger. That just missed. Behind the net it goes now. Digging, mucking, doing their homework, and coming away with his Bohan. Bohan got it up. Nice move to the outside. Ferry on the back check. Broke that up. This Seahawk team does a real nice job back checking all day. Ferry a little bit dinged up there along the boards. I didn't see what happened. He came over to make the play and came up a little dinged up, but he leaves the ice on his own accord. He's a hockey player. I'll bet anybody that doesn't do nuts jelly, that young lad doesn't miss a shift. A good hockey player. Noah Ferry. I love the yellow helmet. I think the yellow helmet looks good with the getup. All right. 4:08 remaining. In what is an outstanding affair. Pilney. Pounded from behind by Lightfoot. Pilney will carry it behind his own net. Pilney chased. Pilney tried to put the brakes on, but the puck came to Lightfoot. Hollis came over. Left it for Pilney. Pilney up ahead for Cunningham. That's kept in at the blue line by the Dragons. Hollis on it now behind his own net with it with speed. Hollis turning on it there. Hollis up the boards. Sent all the way down. Does it have enough on it for icing? It does not, as it dies about 5 feet from the goal line. Dragons, nice job to send it to himself there and get the puck out there by Catalioto. Dempsey breaking it up nicely, and here comes Declan Dempsey now back the other way. Dempsey over the blue line, lets the wrist shot go, and a stop there by Smith Wyckoff. And 3:22 left to go here in the second stanza. 2-1 is their score. Just an outstanding affair here. This what has now turned into this afternoon. Great job by the DJ. All right, face off deep in the Dragon zone. Seahawks trying to get to it, couldn't corral it there. Laying the lumber into him there. Stick on puck, body on body. Good play there by Shaheen as he jolted Loveland. Good job by the officials letting that go as well. It's a good hockey play. He wasn't going over to check the kid. There was, a decent amount of body contact, but he was going for the puck. Sent all the way down by the Dragons. I think that's going to go for icing. It does. Icing is the call. So the goal scorers today, Benedict Machado and Jeffrey Lightfoot. For the Dragons, Noah Ferry at the very end of the first period, for the Seahawks, and that is where we stand. Both goaltenders are fantastic. And Smith Wyckoff getting his groove on there. You will never, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what corner of the globe you travel to, you will never meet a goaltender that cannot dance. It is a prerequisite. We can just cut the rug. It's a gift and a burden because then people expect you to do it at weddings and stuff. And listen, I'm getting older now, but I'll still bust out the worm at any time. Here's Karen now. Karen trying to get it down low. Couldn't do so. Knocked down by Popello. Cleared him back to the blue line. Camp lets the shot go. That went off a noggin. Ended up in the corner now. And on it quickly. There for the Seahawks is Sapia. Sapia send it behind the net. Cammy with it now. Up along the boards. Dempsey will knock that down at center ice. Dempsey gently sending it up as Sapia. And Karen regained the blue line. Sent back behind the net now. Shaheen giving chase. On it there is Lapp. Lapp hounded from behind. Lapp, nice job to protect the puck. Sapia in on the forecheck. Good puck pressure there. 1 then 2. Like to see 2 guys on the puck at all times when it's in the offensive zone. The Seahawks did just that. Shaheen now doing battle there against Popello. Got it out in front. Karen letting the shot go. Hit a body. Turning, wheeling. Big stop there. That's Smith Wyckoff. And a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. That's Sapia getting together there. Sending Lapp flying. And the ref coming over, putting a sleeper hold there on Shaheen. Oh, you got to like that, ladies and gentlemen. Netminder made the save and then a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. It's all right. It's not foreign to the product, like I said. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the golf range today. We'll see what the ref hands out here. As tempers start to boil over, I like to see it remain 5-on-5 myself, but that's just me. The ref's discussing things. Let's see what they come away with. One of the Dragons headed to the box. I got to think there's a Seahawk headed to the box as well, Lapp. I got to think Sapia got to be headed to the box. He manhandled somebody. Let's see here. So far, no Seahawk headed to the bench, though, to the penalty box. Right now there is, I think. There really should be. I mean, let's be fair. I don't know about 2 Seahawks. Well, maybe. I'm not really going to argue whatever the ref calls here. I'd like to see 5-on-5. It could. No, it can't be now, I guess. So it looks like the Dragons are going to come away with the power play here. And this is a huge power play with just 1:53 remaining here in the second stanza. So penalties are for 1.5 minutes. Well, Sapia looks like he's going to get the extra penalty on the board. The faceoff should come deep in the Seahawks zone if the Dragons are, in fact, going to have a power play. Let's see here. They should not be dropping that puck in the Dragon zone. Oh, the Dragon bench has got to be upset about that. Oh, well, they're on it. They're on it. They're right. They got 5 coaches over there. One of them's got to notice. They got a deep bench, deep coaching staff. But they're right, though. Right is right. So the faceoff will come deep in the Seahawks zone to the right of Silva. His waffle side. All right, so 1:53 to go. So it'll be a power play. Right at the end of the stanza here, a huge penalty kill for the Seahawks. As the Dragons win the draw, bouncing puck dangerously, they score! Benedict Machado just chopped at it, and the bouncing puck eluded Silva. And the Dragons capitalize on the first power play of the afternoon. A huge goal there as they regain their 2-goal lead. So 3-1 now. And there's the score. As Machado got to the face-off and just chopped at it. Now what should happen is one of the Seahawks should come out of the penalty box, and it should be 5-on-5. Somebody's still got to serve the penalty though and come out the first whistle after. Yeah, because one of the penalties was offsetting, one of the penalties caused the power play. So one Seahawk comes out. That's correct, and it's 5-on-5. Good job again by the officials. All right, so 3-1 is the score. As Benedict Machado gets his second one of the afternoon. So now he's looking for the hat trick. You know, ladies and gentlemen, USA Hockey rules. The only one that I agree with USA Hockey on. If you get a hat trick, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get on the way home. Quickly now, walking in on the backhand, letting the shot go. The rebound, they score! Dashiell K gets to the cooker, got to his own rebound, buries the biscuit there, and the Dragons with back-to-back belly-to-belly goals in a matter of seconds have taken a 3-goal lead. Okay, right off the face-off. With a burst of speed right up the middle, got the shot away. Silva made the save. Okay, got to his own rebound there. Seahawks win the draw, send it over to the boards. Here comes Machado now. Machado down the left wing, lets the shot go. That one over the head of the goaltender Silva. So Kay gets on the board. So 3 goal scorers now for the 4 goals by the Dragons. Here's Kay now again, letting the shot go behind the net. Dempsey giving chase. Dempsey jousting at it there. In the corner, Dempsey coming away with it. Got it to Ferry. Ferry up ahead. Here come the Seahawks now on a counterattack. Shaheen sidesteps the defenseman over the blue line. Hounded from behind. Great job of back checking to dislodge the puck there by Robert. Boy, Robert really got on his horse and did a nice job there. Here's Machado now. Machado in the corner against Dempsey. He protects the puck. Machado as fresh Dragons come on the ice there. And the Seahawks come away with it with 40 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Trying to go cross ice. That was knocked down and back the other way. Now Dragons camp right at the blue line, poking at it. Cunningham coming back to get it. Cunningham along the boards there, digging, mucking. And then got the puck up, but the Dragons maintain possession. It's one of the Dragons a little slow to get up there. I didn't see what happened. I was following the puck. And he's back to his feet as the young lad. So good to see he's okay. 24 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 2 unanswered goals. And there by the Dragons. Hollis getting ready to take the face-off. Seahawks sending out some fresh legs. Fresh talons, if you will. There's Glance, reports for duty on right wing. 25 seconds to go now. Over the blue line, Lightfoot with it. Glance on it there. Glance off the boards. We'll send it up now. Here comes Hollis. Hollis wheeling and dealing. Hollis over the blue line. Hollis pulls the trigger. He scores! Liam Hollis. He's been having a fantastic game in this broadcaster's opinion thus far. And his effort is finally rewarded. He let the wrist shot go. A huge goal there. With just 10 seconds left to go. Here in the second stanza, pulls the Seahawks back within 2. After 3 unanswered goals by the Dragons, that's a big goal there. The Seahawks pull back within 2. Here comes Lightfoot now with 3 seconds left, doing battle against Glance. And that ends up behind the net, and there's the buzzer. Again, another exciting ending to the stanza. This time it's Hollis burying the biscuit. Where you score at the end of 2, the Hamden Dragons 4. Your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2. We'll be right back with the third and final stanza right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Don't you dare go anywhere. my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. It is the third stanza. That is the Funyuns stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Or we'll even allow for the Purple Doritos stanza if you choose. But either way, open up that fresh bag. Pour that sarsaparilla. The third period about ready to get underway. 4-2 is the score. The Dragons leading it, but a huge goal in the waning moments by Liam Hollis to pull the Seahawks back within 2. Dragons scored 2 quick goals in the second period. Kimball with the poke check there. As the Dragons look to regain the 3-goal lead, I'm sure Seahawks would certainly love to cut it back to 1. Sapia lost the handle on it. Shaheen coming through the neutral zone. That's knocked down by the Dragons at their own blue line. That's Sharples. Sharples will send it over to Theodore K. Here's K now. K wheeling and dealing. K got it off of Toro. Toro over the blue line. Toro to the outside. Toro running to there by Kimball. That goes behind the net now. Shaheen. Shaheen with the puck. Shaheen lost the handle on it, but picked up by Sapia. Sapia through the neutral zones. Got Karen with him. Sapia to the left side. Sapia protecting the puck. Sliding it across to Shaheen. Was cutting to the Crooker just out of his reach. In the corner now, James Shaheen got it back out in front. Deflects, bounces around dangerously. The goaltender down on his buttocks. Still loose in front. Shaheen trying to get to it. Couldn't corral the puck as the Seahawks came ever so close to making this a 1-goal affair. Kept in by Camp. Camp under duress. Couldn't keep it in. And now here come the Dragons back the other way. Over the blue line they come walking in. Lightfoot pulls the trigger. He scores. Jeffrey Lightfoot got to the puck at the blue line. Accelerated with speed. Walked in and buried the biscuit there. 5-2 is the score. A huge goal there for the Dragons as they re-extend their lead. Back to 3. Here's Hollis now. Hollis to the outside at the dot. Hollis pulls the trigger. He got a lot on that. Camp kept it in at the blue line. Camp will let the shot go. That goes off a stick. Cunningham first on it behind the net. Cunningham for Hollis. Hollis, quick shot. That just missed. Camp pinches in to keep it in. Good play there by Camp to get it behind the net to Cunningham. Cunningham. Good edge work there to turn. Cunningham with the puck behind the net. Again, showing good edge work. Tried to get it there to Hollis. Does get it. Hollis lets the Howitzer go. And a nice save there by the netminder with Wyckoff. Couple of nice moves there behind the net by Cunningham. Changing direction multiple times. 13-14 to go here. 5-2 is the score. Hollis. As the Seahawks leaving the wing uncovered. Get it back to Ferry. See, why not just have the defenseman creep up a couple of steps? Leave the wing on the right wing because he wins the draw. He wanted to clean the right back to Ferry. Ferry's right there, and I know the perfect. You want him to get a shot from there, but he's standing perfectly still. If the defenseman is 3 steps back, then he wins the draw. The defenseman can step up into the puck with all their momentum, get a lot more on the shot, a lot more options. Instead, it goes to Ferry, who's standing there when he should be at right wing. And again, this is no knock on the Seahawks. It's a knock on this philosophy. Please don't get me wrong. Every team does it. And I think every team does it because every other team does it. I just don't like it. Here's Kimball now. Kimball on the puck. Kimball got it out to center. I'm sure there's a reason, but just, I don't know. If it was an old goaltender, it just doesn't make sense. Here's Glance now. Glance at the dot. He pulls the trigger. Waffle save. The rebound line there as Bongo came crashing in. Good job by the Dragons to get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Nice play there to keep it in by Camp. Camp out there with Kimball right now. At the blue line behind the net. Wrap around. Got it out in front. Bouncing puck. Rolls on the shoulder. Still loose. They jam at it. They score! Jackson Glance gets to the cooker. Buries the rebound for the Seahawks. And they're back within 2. As it rolled up on the goaltender's shoulder. Came back down. Glance was waiting for it. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 5-3 is the score. A big goal there for the Seahawks as Glance buries the rebound. A lot of time left to go, 12.5 left to go just about in the affair. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. There's Sharples into the corner he goes, bodies go flying. And the Seahawks come away with it. Back the other way now, Karen. Karen stepping to the outside, offsides at the blue line. So a huge goal by Glantz moments ago as the Seahawks answer back. And now the Seahawks are one shot away from being one shot away from this being tied. Shaheen leans in. Karen on left wing. Right wing is Sapia. Kemble out there with Camp. As Coach Tanzash has mixed up the defense pairings a little bit from where they were a minute ago. Camp was out there with Dempsey most of the time. Kemble was out there with Tanzash, so Coach Tanzash mixing things up. Not just going to sit still when the results aren't there. It's Dempsey, out there with Kemble. As that puck is behind the goaltender, still loose. Everybody met at the cooker there, not Camp. I keep getting Camp and Dempsey mixed up. I apologize, fellas. Dempsey's got a lot more yellow in his gloves, though. That's what I got to remember. There's always something about somebody that makes me remember them. The old Michael Scott method. Who famously once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. All right, 11:46 left to go now. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Face off won by the Dragons. Back for Sharples. Hollis got to it. Hollis has got Ferry. Hollis with a step. Hollis at the blue line to pull the Seahawks within one. Hollis pulls the trigger. Waffle save there by Smith Whitecloth. A big stop there. Hollis right off the face-off pushed it to himself and took off. Man, he's having a great day. Hollis behind the net protecting the puck. Hollis got it back to the blue line. Cunningham chops at it once. Couldn't get to the rebound, and away come the Dragons now. Back the other way through the neutral zone with speed. Broken up nicely there by Tanzash in the neutral zone. Here's Camp now. Camp down the right wing with speed. Camp over the blue line. Camp protecting the puck. Camp with a rolling puck to contend with. Got it to Cunningham, still rolling. And finally it settles down. And out to center ice it goes and away to center. On it there is Ferry. Ferry, eyes up, heads up. Off the boards. That's not going to get out, though, as it's kept in by Toro. Nice job by Ferry to stay with it. He pushes it up ahead. And it's left there for a moment, chasing it down and getting to it. There is Kay. It's Theodore Kay. He sends it behind the net. 10:40 left to go now in the affair. A 2-goal game. The Ham Dragons leading this one. Cunningham trying to get the puck out. Kay all over him there. Along the boards now behind the net. Dragons have it there. Got it out in front. Man all alone. Pulls the trigger. They score! The Dragons worked it behind the net, had the man all alone in front, and letting the laser beam go there and burying the biscuit was Owen Loveland. A nice shot there by Loveland. A real nice play by the Dragons as they had the puck behind the net. Got it out in front. Loveland knew exactly what to do with it once he had the opportunity. So they regained their 3-goal lead. Sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing is waved off. Clearly the ref wants to get to the buffet. The ref's getting hungry around lunchtime, waving off icing. There's Kemble now backpedaling at center ice with the puck. Off the right wing boards, Glantz with it. Glantz will send it in. That ends up all the way down. Under 10 minutes to go now. Shaheen in on the forecheck aggressively. Let's play there by Cammy to put the brakes on. And then got it up and out. Here's a chance now. A foot race ensuing. Kemble chasing it down. Chased down quickly there by Papello. Papello got to it. The goaltender Silva coming out. He's run into there by Papello. Silva looks a little bit shaken up. As Papello ran into Silva. Hope he's all right. He came out to play the puck and a little bit shooken up on the play. And that's Coach Tanzash coming out to check on their goalkeeper. And he got run into hard, no doubt. Hopefully he's all right. He's played fantastic here today. right, good to see the goaltender Owen back to his feet there. All right. So the faceoff coming back at center ice. The goalkeeper Silva staying in the game. That's what we like to see. Seahawks get the puck back to Camp. Camp ahead to Shaheen. And Shaheen now over the blue line with speed to the outside at the dot. Forced wide. Nice play there by Bohan to stay with Shaheen. Camp at the board, sending it down low. That's a nice save there. The rebound still loose as Karen came crashing through. In the corner now, Sapia with it. Sapia doing battle there against Popello. Sapia with the puck behind the net. Sapia left it there for Shaheen. Shaheen put the brakes on. Nice move there. Sent hard around on it there. Dempsey hops over his stick. And away comes Kay now. Kay down the left wing with speed. He's got help as Popillo is joining. Kay at the dot. Kay tried to slide it over. Great job by Camp to get the stick along the ice to break up the pass at just the right time. Oh, that's a beautiful defensive play there by Andrew Camp. That is precisely how you play that 2-on-1 developing into a 3-on-1. At the last second, he put his stick horizontal to the ice and broke up that pass beautifully. That's a great play there. All right, 8.5 left to go here in the affair. 6-3, the Dragons leading it. Stay tuned as we got a bantam battle coming up next between the Hamden Dragons and the Southeast Connecticut Seahawks. I believe it's Bantam A. I'm not sure if it's Bantam A or Bantam B. I think it's Bantam A. All right, face-off one by the Seahawks. And they send it out to center. Chasing it down there is Mirando. Mirando hounded by Hollis. And up ahead it goes now. That's clear but not out. Kept in by Camp. Camp will send it off the boards. Hollis will give chase. Hollis couldn't get to it as it's chopped out by Machado. And Machado's had a real good game. He's a big, strong kid. Very fast. Couple of goals, too. But I really like his effort in their own zone and in the Dragon zone. Is what I really like from that young lad. Kids can score. I mean, everybody practices scoring in their driveway, and scoring's great, don't get me wrong. But it's important. And that play right there, where he lifted the stick twice, won the puck, and got it out to the neutral zone. They might not show up in the scorecard or the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or whatever math the kids are doing nowadays. No. Doesn't go past the untrained eye of the broadcaster, I can tell you that. Here's Hollis now. Back for Tanzash. Tanzash walks the line, lets the shot go. Ferry tried to deflect it, but that went off a Dragon, and here they come now, back the other way. Up the boards it goes there. Kemble broke it up, so Kemble and Tanjash now back together at the blue line. There's Ferry in the corner. You see the puck just literally disappear into the abyss over there that is the Zamboni door. They got to blow that whistle. I usually say let the guys dig it out, but okay, no. As Hollis is sent down by Machado. Machado trying to get the puck out. Tanjas sends her man flying, clearing the crease, and away comes Hollis. Hollis got a man with him. That's Cunningham. Cunningham lost the handle on it, following it up, sending it in. Into the corner it goes with 7:05 to go in the affair. On it now is Sharples. Sharples on it there. Sharples cleared and kept in at the blue line there by Kemble. Kemble trying to send it down low. Bouncing puck. Doesn't get through. Cutting through there was Bongo. Bongo, nice job to keep the puck in. Bongo trying to walk the line. Couldn't do so there as Machado came over. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Kemble at the blue line. Now it comes out to center. On the stick of Tanzash. Tanzash under duress. Sending it in but offside. 6:41 left to go in the affair. The clock becoming the biggest enemy the Seahawks have in the building right now. No, the clock is all of our enemy, though, if you think about it. Man's most precious and limited commodity, time. God's greatest invention, in my opinion. All right, Bongo now leaning in just outside the blue line. I was going to say just outside the neutral zone. That is incorrect. Here's Bongo now. Bongo down the left wing with the puck. Bongo got it in front. The glance had a man cutting. That was Pilney. Couldn't get it to him. He tried. Into the corner now. Dragons with it there. Here come the Dragons now. Down the right wing. Hounded by Bongo. Toro with speed. Toro carrying it to the outside. Chopped that by Camp. and sent back out to center there for Lapp. Lapp on it there. Lapp waiting for his teammates to get on sides. They do. And he sends it behind the Seahawks goal line, which is where you want the puck if you're the Dragons up by 3. On the backhand, doesn't get out there. Always like to see a young lady or lad make sure they go out on the forehand in their own zone. Never on the backhand unless you absolutely have to. In the corner now. Over to help out there, coming away with it. All the Seahawks, that's Camp. Camp got it up ahead, losing the handle on it, finding the handle and kicking it out to center. Following it up there, a little bit of trouble. Glance with it now. Glance to the outside. Glance lets the shot go. Cammy came over to block that. Comes out to center now for Dempsey. Dempsey across. And the Seahawks get to it there. That's Shaheen. Shaheen lost the handle on it. Here's Pilney. Pilney at the dot. Pilney tried to weave his way in. Couldn't come through. Here's Pilney on it now. Pilney back for Shaheen. Shaheen tried to go back to the blue line. Just out of the reach of Camp. Camp on his forehand. There you go. Much better play there on the forehand. And it gets out to center. Good job by Camp. Shaheen offside at the blue line. 5:09 left to go here in the affair. The Seahawks trailing by 3. So it's just about desperation time if it hasn't been already. Little Macklemore in the background by the DJ. All right. Seahawks win the draw. Tanzas up ahead for Shaheen. Not sent ahead. Tanzas had a man tied up. Is it going to go far enough for icing? Waved off. And tracking it down now, Pupello. Pupello in the corner turns. Pupello got it back to the blue line. And keeping it at the blue line there, Saracini. Couldn't get it in deep. Good job of back checking there by Pupello to lift the stick of Sapia. And both of these teams, do a great job of back checking. Great call there by the official. That went off the Dragon player, so the Dragons brought it in. Quick shot, Shaheen with the save. There'll be no further play. So the Seahawks were offsides. They were inside the zone, but it went off the Dragon player. It was in the neutral zone, went off the Dragon player back inside the Dragon zone, and the ref waved it onside, which is the correct call. So many refs would have blown the whistle there. I'm telling you, this is a great officiating crew. I love these guys. That's a big call right there. So many times I see refs blow that dead. Really, these guys need to do every game, every weekend. Sent ahead now. Here's Ferry. Ferry on it. Ferry wheeling and dealing. Lost the handle. Got it back. Lets the shot go. That just missed. Hollis coming through. Hollis tried to wrap around. That was thwarted and sitting on his buttocks. Here's the net mine, Smith Wyckoff, and he's jabbed that there by Ferry. Wyckoff didn't like it. Those two exchanged pleasantries. Hollis in the area. Cunningham saying, "You guys need me to get involved? I'll get involved. If you need me, I'm there." That's my favorite part of hockey is the pushing and shoving after the whistles, especially like Game 6 of the second round of the playoffs, on a Tuesday night, and you're watching the Kings and Nashville go at it, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 3-2 with 5 minutes left, and then the goalie covers the puck, and absolute chaos ensues. And lifting the play, nice play by Pupello on the back check as it comes back for Cunningham. Cunningham at the blue line, sending it down low. Behind the net it goes now. On it is Bohan. Taken away by Ferry. Ferry with the steal on the wraparound. Goes off the side of the net. Hollis aggressively in there. Bohan got to it, though. Now Hollis will track it down along the right wing boards. He'll send that one up and rolled the rail there for a while. And back out to the blue line it goes there. Kemble lays the lumber into a man there, stopping the forward progress. Ferry on the back check. Lifts the stick of Pupello. Takes the puck quickly now. Defense offense. Up ahead for Cunningham. Cunningham over the blue lines. Got Hollis to his right. Cunningham steps to the outside, protecting the puck on the backhand, sending it into the corner for Ferry. Ferry on it there. Ferry leans into his man. Hollis comes over to collect the puck. Hollis onto the backhand. Good edge work there by Hollis as he got it out in front. Cunningham was covered. Good defense there by the Dragons. Sent ahead now. Tanzas in a foot race, but the Dragons get to it. Down the left wing now. Papillo lets the shot go. That went off a Camp. Camp sliding by, got a piece of it. Papillo will send it, that's K. Send it back to the blue line. Under 3 minutes to go now. Dragons on the puck there. Tanzas behind the net, trying to get it away. All the Seahawks out in front now. Here's Sharples at the blue line. He'll just send it into the corner. Dragons happy to let the clock do what clocks do. Ferry in his feet there from Bongo. Ferry hounded from behind. Bongo on him. Bongo in the corner, getting a chunk of it. Bongo behind the net. Bongo with it up for Cunningham. Back for Mirando. Mirando lost the handle on it. Nice bongo now. Read that one like a fine piece of literature. Back the other way now. Bongo down the left wing. Caught from behind by Robert. Boy, Robert has caught 2 or 3 guys from behind tonight. I haven't called his name much tonight, but every time I call it, it's him back checking and breaking it up. So that's off to number 2, Joseph Robert. Joe Rowe. Oh, I see another NIL coming. How about that? All right. Let me get on the phone to my attorney. Abe Frobman, the Sausage King of Chicago, also my NIL attorney. Here comes Dempsey now. Dempsey cutting to the outside with speed. Dempsey over the blue line. The red line over the blue line into the zone now. Dempsey down the left wing. Dempsey looks to hit the trailer. That's Glantz and hopped over stick. Following up, let the shot go. He scores. Chase Pilney putting it top shelf where Mama hides the baby Tylenol. And once again, for the 3rd time today, the Seahawks have gotten back within 2. A gorgeous shot there by Pilney. A beautiful rush by Dempsey. And 6-4 is the score. So if you were thinking about heading to the parking lot to beat the traffic, you may want to rethink that. As Shaheen, now the Seahawks looking to get back within 1. A gorgeous shot by Pilney there. Shaheen sent down back to the blue line, winding, shooting, letting the howitzer go was Dempsey, and that just missed. There's Pilney now coming off of that gorgeous goal. Shaheen covered in snow into the corner. Shaheen worked over, 1:13 to go. Seahawks down by 2. This game has had a little bit of chippiness to it. This is some pushing and shoving in the corner there. It looks like the puck got lodged in the corner, so there'll be no further play. All right, 6-4 is your score. 1:05 left to go here in the affair. Shaheen leaning in to take the draw. With teams with a timeout in their pocket, that's a thing. That's another thing USA Hockey should do away with. It. I would get rid of the timeout and allow for overtime. Allow for 5 minutes of overtime, but get rid of the timeout. If you need a timeout, tell your goaltender to have an equipment problem. You'll be fine. Chasing it down now, Dempsey into the corner. Dempsey got there first, but a nice job by Lightfoot to keep it in the corner. Dempsey coming back to help out. 39 seconds left to go here. The Seahawks trail by 2, so a little bit of pushing and shoving there. Now Shaheen moved the pile, but the Dragons come away with it as they try to get it back out in front. Behind the net. Dragons happy to just keep it there and let the clock tick away on the Seahawks. Great job by the Dragons to keep it in the corner as bodies go flying. Seahawks clear but not out. Here's Lapp. Went to pinch in but decided against it. Karen carrying the puck out to center with 10 seconds left to go. That's sent in. The Dragons going to come away with 2 points as they head back to Hamden here today. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen, as the Dragons head down to their goaltender in celebration. Your Solu top dog of the affair is going to go to number 24, Benedict Machado. He had a couple of goals today, and like I said, he did a great job in the defensive end as well. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this fantastic affair here, and I want to tip my hat. Both of these teams play really well and really hard. They're both well-coached teams and 2 excellent goaltenders, but it's the Hamden Dragons going home with the 2 points from Norwich here today. So for my cameraman, producer, and director, Mr. Aiden Matter, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, your final from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. The Hamden Dragons 6, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 4. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with a Bantam battle as the Dragons and the Seahawks go at it again in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend, everybody. God bless and be well.